Hello there, everybody, and welcome to clannad. I know this is a visual novel, but I just want to play. It's so easily done. Very easily done. I know the adaptation of the anime of clannad, but never the visual novel. So let's see how much different it is compared to the others. And I also saw the movie adaptation as well. Never things. New game. The world is covered in white. Dot dot dot. What do we have to say here? Snow? The white stuff is snow? How precious. Yes, it's snow. Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. It's snow. Even now, it continues to fall, coating me in its paleness. Ah, what could I be doing here? I not remember being here when I wake up. Better yet, how long have I been here? I don't know, since you were born. Confusion. Dot 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 dot. My hand is buried in snow. Ah yes, I look up. I look down, but this is my body. It's holding on to something. I pull it out. It's a pure right hand. A human hand indeed. A girl's hand. Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't alone in this road. I wipe away the snow on her face and it looks like Ushio Uzumaki. Her profile, sleeping peacefully, appears before me. Yes. This girl and I had always been together and will always be together. Here in this world, when everything is become destruction. This empty, sorrowful world. Then facial block. I hate this town. There's just too many memories here I'd rather forgot. Yes. Every day is the same. Go to school, see friends, come home to a place I can't stand. Nothing new ever happens to me here. I wonder if anything will change if I keep living like this. I wonder if my life will ever change. There's nature almost everywhere you look around here. I guess today is just another day of trekking through the mountains to get to school. The trip would be so much easier if I could just level them all. If I were able to go in a straight line, I'd probably save myself 20 minutes. Wow. Convenient. 20 minutes every day. Doesn't matter. I could just leave late and still get on time. How much time would that save me a year? I try to do the math in my head as I walk, but I'd be too lazy to. Ugh, I can't figure it out. I don't see any other students from my school around. This is the main street to school too. Normally, there are students everywhere. Today isn't a vacation day or anything like that either. So I guess that means I'm late. Responsible students don't just stroll into school at this hour of the day after all. Still, I continue walking at a leisurely pace, unfazed by my realization and the deserted scene before me. Look around, do not see anything. 200 meters left to the school gates. I stand still for a moment. Slyness, how long? I exhale dejectedly while gazing up at the sky like all protagonists of visual novels. Crowds presented by Key Studios prototype. They are standing at the school gates, all the way up the ridge. Whose idea was it to put a school at the top of a giant slope anyway? Oh, that was my idea. The hill goes on like a never-ending nightmare or a never-ending love life. There's a sigh. There's another sigh, but one much smaller and shorter than mine. And I know I did not sigh like that. I look to my right, and see Nagisa Furukawa just standing there. A girl is standing there, just as still as me. I can tell from the color of the school insignia on her uniform that she's also a third-year student that's held back a year or two. But she isn't someone familiar to me. Her short hair that comes to just above her shoulders flutters in the wind. She seems to be on the verge of tears, like, I don't want to be held back another year without no friends in the school. As a repeat offender of late arrivals, I'm not bothered one bit. She, on the other hand, seems far more concerned. The idea of getting to class this late must be pretty upsetting to her. How would you know? You just met her. Yeah, She's nodding her head up and down with her eyes closed, as if telling herself something. Yes, telling herself something. Then she opens them. She stares up at the school gates. Japanese. Let me translate. Do you like this school? Huh? Oh, she's not asking me. She's talking to somebody else. Someone in her head, I guess. I wonder how he, or perhaps she, replied. I really, really like it. But I know that sooner or later everything changes, like everything in the world. The fun things, the happy things, all of it. Nothing can stay the same forever. She continues to talk to herself awkwardly. Even if things change, will I still be able to enjoy it here? Maybe. Ooh, talk questions. You just have to find more, that's it. Then why did I speak out to her then? Huh? How long have you been standing there? The girl looks at me, surprised, like deers in headlights. It's almost as if she thought she was alone this whole time. Then you just have to find more things that are fun, more things that make you happy, that's all. That can't be too hard, right? Impressive. The expression on her face. Yes. I remember those days. What it felt like to be naive, simple. That's something we've all experienced. Yes. Come on, let's go to school. We are going to be late. We are alright. We start to climb the hill. The long, long hill. Hmm. Oh yes, April 14th, Monday, clannad. Ooh. Sunahara. Hmm. The teacher calls us to his name. Absent as usually. I look to my side, where Sunahara's desk sits empty. His attendance rate is even worse than mine. You see, the two of us are often labeled as the delinquents at school. But that's probably why we get along so well. He's really the only person in class I can have an honest conversation with. Nevertheless, today's classes begin. I spend them looking out the window. The teachers' voices go in one ear and out the other. Classes finish, bringing the school day to the end. Most of this probably not in the adaptation of the anime or the movie. Sunahara never did show. Last slacker. In fact, the only person I've spoken to all day is that girl from this morning. It really is just another ordinary day. Since I'm not part of any after-school club, I grab my empty bag, cut through a pack of jabbering students, and leave the classroom unattended. I could go home, but there wouldn't be anyone else there at this hour. Not anymore. I'd want to see anyway. I don't have a mother. I was told that she died in a car accident when I was still little. I don't even remember what she looks like. After her passing, my father sank into a pretty deep depression. Probably due to the shock of it all. And be that so much depressed for 17 years, 15, 14 years. Using alcohol to numb his pain, he wasted away his days gambling. Because of that, a lot of my time as a kid was spent arguing with him actually. But one day, our relationship took a turn for the worse. He got violent with me. Ever since then, my father stopped showing his emotions. He's also stopped calling me just Tomoya, instead calling me Tomoya-kun, as if we are nothing more than strangers. And indeed, he's turned into just that at this point. It's like he's retreating into some kind of shell, as if he is trying to sever the present from the past. It'd be better if he just pushed me away completely, or even just keep hitting me. At least then I'd know where I stand with him. But no, every time he sees me back home from school, he brightens up like an old friend is visiting, and starts making small talk. It hurts. It hurts so much. I can't stand being home anymore. That's why I stay out so late now. If I come home when I know he's asleep, I don't have to see him. It's why I go to bed at dawn. Of course, then, I don't wake up until noon. I've been late almost every day since starting high school. I've spent my life like this for almost 3 years now. Today's no different either. I go home just to change out of my school uniform, then leave again before my father gets back. What a sad life. The routine practically feels ingrained in me at this point. I wander around town aimlessly until nightfall. No matter what, I always end up at the same place. On my way, I grab some takeout from one of the local restaurants. Why is takeout's highlight of the underscore? Maybe because they changed it from the Japanese to the English. I carry it with me as I walk down the massive hill from this morning toward the school dormitory. Our school pays special attention to its clubs, so a lot of students come from more rural areas to enroll. Those students then live here for the next 3 years, separated from their parents. These kids are practically members of a different species when compared to someone without any academic dreams like me. Normally, I wouldn't have anything to do with them, but Tsunohara lives here. He used to be on the soccer team, and was even accepted to the schools because of how good he was. However, he lost his spot on the varsity team as a freshman after being suspended for getting into a huge fight with a student from another school. By the time the following year's squad was decided, he was already an outcast within the team. He had no choice but to leave. He doesn't have the money to move though, so he still lives in the dorms where all the jocks are. How many times do I have to tell you? But the volume's nearly all the way down. Tsunohara is standing there. He's in front of another room, talking to a student about twice his size. That doesn't matter. These walls are paper thin, so I can still hear you. Listen on your headphones or something. Can't, I'm too broke for headphones. Come on, I can afford those. Then don't listen at all. But I can't get into the zone without it. Plus, I think the music's pretty cool anyway. Oh, that's the wrong thing to say to me, boy. You should listen to the lyrics next time. They are totally cool. I don't think you get it. I don't care if they're cool or not. You need to understand how pissed off I am right now. Seriously, if I hear you one more time, I'm kicking your ass straight out of here. Slam dunk. Such disgusting. Tsunohara hangs his head, still standing in front of the now closed door. Damn it, stupid rugby players. He mumbles the words under his breath. He won't be able to hear you like that, you know. Damn it, stupid rugby players. Standing behind him, I repeat his words with a yell. Ooh, that doesn't... Eek. Tsunohara grabs my head and drags me into this room. I can hear angry yells of, "Hey, who was that?" resonating from the hallway. pant, pant, pant.
僕を殺す気か
Are you trying to get me killed? You're the one who said it.
あのさ、岡崎。
Listen, Okazaki.
ただでさえここのところ連中との関係が穏やかじゃなくなってるんだからさ。
My relationship with those guys has been rocky at best lately, and I haven't even been causing any trouble. Then let's go out with a bang.
あと1年残ってるよ。
I still have another year left here. Oh, that's the perfect time to do it. And you're just going to live in fear like this the entire time?
あのね、
Hey now.
僕だって1対1なら引くことはないさ。たとえ相手がラグビー部だとしてもね。
I don't back down from one-on-one fights, even if that means fighting one of the rugby guys.
けど周りは全部ラグビー部の部屋。
But he's not the only guy on the team living here. They're all there in all the rooms around us, above, below, the sides, across the
こ
hall.
んな場所でことを起こした日にゃ部が悪すぎるよ。
I can't make trouble here. I'd be totally outnumbered.
でもまあ卒業間際になったら派手にやるのもいいね。
But I guess I wouldn't mind doing something crazy right before graduation, though.
そん時は岡崎、僕の背中はお前に任せるぜ。
I'd be counting on you to have my back then, alright? Great. I'll be sure to take a shot of my own at you while I'm at it.
来るなよ、行けよ。
You're supposed to be covering my back, not stabbing it. I'm on the rugby's team side, you know.
いつからだよ。
Since when? Oh, not now. But I will be when all this goes down.
はい？なんでよ。
What? Why?
共に過ごしてきた僕らの2年間は一体何よ。
Did these 2 years we spent together mean nothing to you? Really? Boom. The wall shakes violently. The rumble is followed by a quiet down. Eek. Then you should not be yelling, Tsunahara. I'll kick the wall right back for you.
やめてくれ。
No, don't. You get scared way too easily.
お前な、僕の立場に立ってみろよ。
Dude, put yourself in my shoes. He's crying now like a baby.
頼むから、ここではおとなしくしててくれ。
Please, just don't make any trouble while you're here. Please. Ah, sure. His pathetic display has such an impact on me that I give in without thinking. Munch, 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 munch. Quick save.
頼むから、 ここではおとなしくし
So
ててくれ。
that's we do those things. So that's automatic saving. I set it down the small area between the wall and Tsunohara's ever-present kotatsu table.
出ねえよ。出ねえ。
Oh, maybe it's automatic saving. Munch, 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 munch. I set it down the small area between the wall and Tsunohara's ever-present kotatsu table and begin to eat my dinner. Sorry, could I get some tea?
出ねえよ。
You think I'm gonna serve you tea? Hey, I said sorry.
頭下げようが出
I
ねえ
don't
よ。
care if you apologize or not. You're not getting any tea from me.
お前、ここが食堂かなんかと勘違いしてない？
What do you think this is? The cafeteria? Yes. We're in your room. I understand that.
ああ、
Uh-huh, but be a good host and give me some tea. And you're my maid here.
全然分かってないっすね。
Yeah, you definitely don't get any now. please. I forgot to buy some.
自分で行くという発想は浮かばないのかよ。
So is the idea of going out to buy some yourself just not registering? But I thought you wanted to do anything you could to be of service to me after I saved your life, no?
そんな裏設定は隠されていません。
What? That never happened. That's what you told me after I saved you, though. That man named Tsunohara died long ago. Before you now stands your loyal attendant. I am but a simple tea servant. That's what you said to me. So tea, please.
壮大な嘘つくな。
That's the worst story I've ever heard. Alright. Could you just get me one last cup of tea then?
最初も最後もねえよ。
I'm not getting you a last cup. Just like I'm not getting you a first cup. Oh, but it's such a moving story. You'll definitely want to pour me some once you hear it. You seem done for, after suffering life-threatening injuries. But I, thirsty, ordered you to make me tea. So you summoned up the last drops of your strength to go brew some, even as you groveled on all fours. And then, Mr. Okazaki, here is your tea, sir. And this cup will be my last. You died with a smile on your face.
僕、むちゃくちゃ本望そうっすね。
Man, I sound remarkably satisfied in that story. Well, it was exactly how you'd wished to go after all. Nevertheless, I sat there drinking that final cup of tea as I cried. See? Moving, isn't it? So, tea please.
出ねえっての。
I already told you, no. Angry. I spent the rest of my time there reading a magazine. With no TV in the room, the only thing I can really do are talk to Tsunohara or read. I am tired, yeah. Yeah.
そろそろ寝ない？
About time to go to sleep. It was late and the date had already changed over to the April 15th. Yeah, I guess so. One line I didn't cross was staying the night in Tsunohara's room. Oh, good friend. Just the thought of waking up in the morning to someone like that is depressing.
じゃあ僕、シャワー浴びてくっから。
Alright, I'm gonna go take a shower then. Okay. Tsunohara grabbed some underwear and a towel out from under a heap of clothes in the corner of his room before leaving. Not a organized fella. I'd prefer to avoid having to welcome Tsunohara back to his room after a shower. So I will leave while I still can. I close the magazine and get up off the floor. As I do, I find myself looking at a cassette player. There's a tape still sitting inside it. I try playing it. Out comes the melody of a Japanese rap song that hasn't been popular for a while. Talk about lame. Who would listen to this kind of stuff? Anything? Oh, so X is to save, load, and go. Yes. Save is complete, so X is to how to save. Let's do. Record your own voice over it. Alright. I'll dub my own rap over it instead. I'll call it a rap dedicated to my close friend Tsunahara. I can just imagine him being moved to tears by it. Here we go. So I guess there is multiple endings. I'm not gonna do all the endings, just what I do. If I want to do it, I'll do it by myself. I take a deep breath and press the record button. Yo, my name is Okazaki. You're I string the words together at a good tempo. You're But then I can't think of anything else to say. Forget it. This is stupid. I quickly get discouraged. Why am I doing this for him? Considering our relationship, you probably couldn't even call us super close friends to begin with. I should just get going. I decided to leave before Tsunahara returns. Oh yes, before he returns. April 15th, Tuesday. She's standing here again, just like yesterday. Here again. Why can't you go up the hill on your own?
それは
Well,
その
how can
何
I
と言いますか
how can I put this? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. You don't know me after all.
はい
Oh, alright. But you really should get to school on time like a good student.
遅刻してます
But you're late for school. She points straight at me, her eyes burning right through my thinly veiled reticence. Forget about me. I look away, unable to meet her gaze any longer. What am I doing acting all serious and getting on her case? I don't know her well enough to do that. She's absolutely right, though. She's just as much of a delinquent as I am. Do what you want. I set up the hill without her. It's just... What drew me to her was the fact that she didn't really look like a bad student. That's all.
待ってください
Oh, please wait. A voice. It's hers.
ついていっていいですか
May I join you? I look behind me to find her standing there quietly. Why?
それは
Well,
一人で行くのは不安だからです
I feel anxious going alone. It's kind of odd that she's asking me of all people. Someone she doesn't even know. I mean, she has to have at least a friend or two, right? I look up the hill, squinting from the sun's blinding glare. It's not too far away. And she's got no one else to go up with right now. I guess it wouldn't hurt. Do what you want. I start walking again after repeating myself.
待ってください
Please, wait. What now? The girl eyes me, looking as though she's deciding on whether to say what's just popped into her head. Then, Anpan? Nothing. What does that do? Huh. Who never knew. Maybe highlighting it. A single word is all that comes out. What? How should I even reply to something like that? Baguette?
何のことだかよくわからないです。
I don't really understand what you mean, and I don't understand what you mean either. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to say that to you. So what, you like an Anpan or something? Is that it?
いえ、取り立てては
No, not particularly.
と言っても嫌いなわけではないです。
But it's not as if I hate it.
どっちかというと好きです。
I guess I like it more than I dislike it. Talk about beating around the bush. It's not like I really care either way. Alright. Well, let's get going.
はい。
Okay. There's a bit of newfound energy in her response. Maybe that was some kind of weird magical spell she cast just now. Yes. The thunk, the thunk, the thunk. Why is my heart beating so fast? Her footsteps make it sound like she's galloping behind me. Oh, that was it, not your heartbeat. Oh no, another day in class. Another day, the bell rings, ending the period. Yes.
あの、
Is this Kyo Fushibayashi? No, Ryoro Fujibayashi. Someone calls out to me unexpectedly. I turn to face the source. Oh. Ryo Fujibayashi? She's the class president, I think. Well, I guessed it. Or rather, she's the girl that was saddled with the responsibility of being the class president. If I remember correctly, she's Kyo's younger twin. Younger twin with two different eye colors. She's insecurely dots her eyes left and right as she's standing next to my desk.
えっと、
Yeah, spill it out, why don't you?
あの、これ、
Here. She says as she hands me a sheet of paper. A love letter?
違いま、
No, it's not. Embarrassed, aren't you? You are bolder than you look. It's not easy to just hand that to me directly.
その、ラブレターとか、そんなのじゃないで。
It's not a love letter. Is it a chain letter then? It's kinda mean of you to hand it to me so nonchalantly.
不幸の手紙でもないと思います。
I don't think it's a chain letter either. Then what is it then if it ain't those two things? A letter of challenge?
うーん、
Confused. Does not like to be picked on. Thump, 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 thump. Fujibayashi blushes and presses the paper against my chest.
朝のホームルームの時に配られたプリントです。
It's the handout from this morning's homeroom. Oh, lame. I toss it in my desk drawer without so much as looking at it. It's probably nothing important anyway. It probably is. Concerned face. Do you need something else?
あまり遅刻とかしない方がいいと思うんです。
I think you should try to come to school on time more often. That's no concern of yours, right? No, as class president, it is my duty.
でも、学校にはちゃんと来た方がいいと思いますから。
But, I think it'd be better if you came on time. So you think you can start picking on your classmates' attendance now that you are the class prez?
そういうわけじゃないですけど。
That's not it, but... Well... Her eyes start to water. Oh no, you make a good cry, Moya. I guess that was a little too much. Number 2, yes. Shave is completed. Apologize or ignore. Which one with Q? I think ignore is too. What? Apologize. I'm sorry. I went a bit too far there.
いえ、出過ぎたことを言った私が悪いですから。
No, I was out of line. You don't have to say that.
すみません。
I'm sorry. There's nothing for you to be sorry about. You're just doing your duty.
おい、岡崎。委員長泣かすなよ。姉貴が飛んでくるぞ。
Hey, Okazaki. Don't make the class prez cry, okay? Otherwise, her sister'll come after you.
大丈夫です。泣いてませんから。
It's okay. I'm not crying. You can't say that when you are on the verge of tears. In any case, since no tears have actually come out, let's just say she isn't crying. Well, I'll consider it.
はい。
Yes.
でも、できれば遅刻しないようにしてください。
But if you could, please try not to be late. With that, Fujibayashi takes out a deck of cards from her shirt pocket. Oh, is she doing those rumble jumbo fortune teller thingies? Then gently but clumsily, she begins to shuffle the deck. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Magic trick. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh. Clatter. And the cards scattered splendidly across the floor. Flustered, she picks them up off the ground and starts shuffling again. I don't think that sentence will make any sense. Like, she picks them up off the ground and starts shuffling again. They need to be bettered. Oh, maybe it's perfectly translated, not localized. Translation is better than localization. She manages to do it this time. Fujibayashi clumsily fans the cards out and holds them out towards me. What's this?
どうぞ。
Go ahead, pick a card, any card, and then you memorize it, and then I'll pick it out from the deck. Should I pick one?
3枚選んでください。
Please, pick 3. I have no clue what's going on. Is she trying to show me some sort of card trick? In any case, I take 3 cards.
見せてください。
Please show them to me. This is what magic is supposed to be about. Here. She stares at the 3 cards I had chosen. Oh.
岡崎くん、明日遅刻です。
Okazaki-kun, you'll be late tomorrow. Yeah, no shit, Sarak. Is she trying to pick a fight? Hey, didn't you just tell me to come on time? What's this about?
学校に来る途中、横断歩道を渡れなくて困っているおばあさんがいて、手を貸してあげていたら遅刻してしまいます。
On your way to school tomorrow, there'll be an old lady who will have trouble crossing the street. You'll be late because you help her.
でも、たくさん感謝されて、お小遣いとかもらえます。
But she'll be grateful for your help and give you some money for your trouble. Wait a second. Why is your fortune so detailed? I wouldn't believe that if you were using tarot cards, much less playing cards. How can you possibly tell all that would happen with just numbers and suits?
乙女のインスピレーションです。
It's a girl's intuition, yeah, that's unreliable. The sixth sense is in full force, huh? On top of that, she's pretty confident about it. Could it be that you actually don't want me to come to school?
そんなことないです。
That's not it.
ただ、占いでそう出ただけなので。
It's just what the fortune says. Okay then. I absolutely won't be late tomorrow. Eh? How can you be? My fortune say you're going to be late. Even if I come across an old lady in trouble at the crosswalk, I'll pretend I don't see her.
それは良くないと思います。
And I don't think that's nice.
困っている人は助けてあげないとダメだと思うんです。
And I think you should help others when they are in need. No, I'll abandon her.
でも、
But... Ding dong dong ding ding dong dong ding. Oh. There. The bell's ringing. Go back to your seat.
はい。
Hi. Yes. Upon me saying so, Fujibayashi heads for her seat with her shoulders drooped. Sheesh. She's making me feel depressed.
占い、あまり気にしないでください。
Please don't take the fortune too seriously. I made it all up. She says and trots to her seat. What was that all about then? Maybe she's really trying to pick a fight after all. Having been told such a weird fortune, I am feeling kind of blue. as I rest my head on the table after the third period. I hear a loud bang come from the seat next to mine. I look up to see that Tsunohara had slammed his bag onto the table. What's wrong? You seem to be in a bad mood, and it's not even noon. Yes, I am.
朝はいい目覚めだったよ。
Oh, I woke up feeling great. Had a fantastic morning. That's good to hear.
問題はその後だよ。
It's what happens after that's put me in such a bad mood.
僕は朝食を食べた後、コーヒーを入れて部屋に戻ってくるんだ。
After I eat breakfast, I normally make myself some coffee and go back to my room.
朝の穏やかなひととき。この時間が一番幸せを感じる時だね。
Nothing makes me happier than having that little moment of peace and quiet right before I get my day started. Okay, come on, hurry it up. Get the story going already.
僕はいつものようにラジカセの再生ボタンを押してコーヒーを飲み始める。
And just like every other morning, I pushed the play button on my cassette player and started drinking my coffee. My player is making me go through.
BGM はお気に入りのヒップホップ。
I like to relax to the sounds of my favorite hip-hop songs.
しかもこの世に一つしかないマイベストだ。
Not only that, it's a one-of-a-kind mixtape with all my favorites on it.
いやー、優雅だね。
Ah, so graceful. My fruit of my labor is coming to fruition. Sip. Yo, my name is Okazaki. Forget it. This is stupid.
コーヒー吹き出しただろうが。
It made me spit my coffee out everywhere.
なんでイカしたラップがお前のわけわからんラップに変わってるんだよ。
Why were my awesome songs replaced with your nonsensical rapping? Huh? Did I do that?
俺岡崎って自己紹介してたじゃないかよ。
Yeah. You introduced yourself at the beginning. My name is Okazaki. Oh yeah, I did.
あのテープは一本しかないお気に入りのベストだったんだよ。
That tape was one of a kind, man. It had all my favorite songs on it. Don't get so mad. I was trying to do something nice for you.
あんなものうまくできていたとしても嬉しいわけないだろう。
Even if you were any good, I'd still be mad at you. Why? I was rapping to you about all your best qualities.
一つも浮かんでなかったみたいですけどね。
It sounded to me like you couldn't think of a single nice thing to say. Well, yeah, actually, that's true. I couldn't come up with anything when it came down to it. Sorry.
すんげえ人の神経逆なでしてるんですけど。
Man, what you did was messed up. Huh? Are you saying I'm the wrong here?
僕が悪いんすかね。
Of course I am. How would this be anything but your fault?
しかもお前録音ボタン押しっぱなしで書いただろ。
Not only that, you left it on record and went home.
その後もずっと消えてたじゃないかよ。
You wiped out everything after your stupid freestyle. Who cares about those lame old songs?
あれが最高なんだよ。
I do. They were the best of the best.
戻せよ。
Give them back. Oh yeah, sorry, no can do. There's no internet back then. You know that's impossible.
CD また借りてこいよ。
Then go rent the CDs again and we make the whole mixtape. I'll make another recording and try harder next time. How's that? That's a pretty good compromise, right?
二度と撮るな、触るな。
No, don't ever record over my tapes again. In fact, don't even touch them.
くそ、どうしてこんな目に。
Damn it, what did I do to deserve this? You learned a good lesson. Always be sure to break off the recording protection tab on the cassettes you love.
爪折ってあっても、あんたテープ貼って録音しそうなんだけど。
Even if I did, I bet you just put tape over it and record anyway. Okay, then the lesson obviously is to hide the things that are important to you.
あんたが何もしなければいいだけでしょ。
We wouldn't be having this issue if you kept your hands off my Steve.
もう二度と僕の部屋に来るな。
Don't ever come into my room again. Sunohara yanks his chair out and sits in it.
昼まで寝るから起こすなよ。
I'm sleeping until noon. Don't bother me. Didn't you just wake up?
すがすがしい朝を誰かさんにぶち壊しにされたからね。
Yes, but a certain someone ruined my nice relaxing morning. So I'm going back to sleep now. Once he finishes his rant, he rests his head on the table, exhausted from the tirade. Yawn. I'm tired too. I yawn slightly. Maybe I caught his drowsiness. I look down at my desk table to figure out what subject fourth period is. That thin textbook means English grammar. That teacher constantly calls on me. Ugh, what annoying. Do number 3, yes. Skip class or sit through class? Which one decided to go? Be a good little student or become the delinquent that I always desire to be? Delinquent or be a good student? Eeny, miny, ooh. Let's lie down and skip class. I leave the classroom and head over to the old building. Whoa. I tiptoe my way down the hallway. Most of the classrooms here aren't used anymore. They'd give a culture club one of these rooms if they applied for it. But for now, they are just being left as is. I sneak into one of the empty classrooms unnoticed. I find a chair and sit down, placing my whole weight on it. Beyond the curtainless windows, I see the same sky as always. I go to the trouble of being truant, and all I do is kill time. But isn't that what truant is, to kill time? The air of the empty room absorbs my muttering. When will my life change? Will there come a day when it will change? Someone I knew said that once. That guy must be really effeminate. I think to myself, then I realize I was the one who said it. Yes. I closed my eyes. how great things would be if you could fast forward time. Oh yes, I do have the power to fast forward time and rewind time in all times to be handled. Feeling the unrelenting sun on my face, I opened my eyes. I've had enough of being in an empty room. I get up and leave the classroom. I aimlessly walk down the stairs. A sliding door down the hallway catches my eye. It's the library. A sign that reads "Closed" hangs from the door. Upon closer inspections, the door is slightly ajar. It grabs my attention though. I couldn't say why. Because someone was in there? I open the door and step inside. Tall bookshelves and reading tables lines the room. A faint breeze carries the fragrance of dust and paper. The curtains flow and flutter as if they're breathing. Beyond that, I see a silhouette. It's a quiet female student wearing a childish hair ornament. Ishinose? The emblem on her chest shows that she's a third year, like me. For some reason, she's sitting on the floor. Maybe she feels sick. I walk closer and notice that she's immersed in a book. Is she playing hooky too? Tsunohara and I are the only ones who'd be outside the classroom at this time of day. She doesn't notice me and continues reading. But then she suddenly stops turning the pages. She found something. She takes out a pair of scissors. She positions the blades on a page and stops for a few seconds. It's almost as if she's meditating. And then, snip, 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 she cuts through the book without any more hesitation. Hey, wait. I went up to her without thinking. Oh yes, it is Ishinose. She stops and looks at my face. She is barefoot for some reason. Her campus shoes and socks lay on the floor. Surrounding her is a mountain of books and a bag that probably belongs to her. Now that I look more closely, there's even a cushion that she brought from somewhere. Her glare and the relaxed way she's sitting makes everything seem unbalanced. That book belongs to the library. She's thinking of something. Snip, snip, snip. Here. She cuts off the corner of the pages she extracted from the book and hands it to me. The ones on the end taste better. What are you, a child who eats paper? She's talking about the paper like it's a slice of cake or meat. You eat this? I accept the piece of paper, but I hold it up and question her. I don't eat it. I'm not a goat. I thought so. Do you want to eat paper? I don't want to eat it either.
お腹空いてない？
You're not hungry? I'm starting to get hungry.
私もお腹空いてきたの。
Me too. We are making conversation, but nothing seems to make sense. Anyway, I don't think it's good to cut up the school's books. It's out of character for me, but I'll lecture her. Snip, snip. She is not listening. Aw. Never mind. Do what you want. I dropped the piece of paper she gave me on the floor. Since I'm here anyway, I glance at the books around her. The thickest book says Astrophysics from Past to Future on the cover. It's one of those books where I wouldn't understand a single word. These books seem too specialized and expensive for a library like this. Looking more closely at the one she's holding, is stamped Property of Prefectural Library. It isn't the school's books after all. Hey. I scratched my head. Did your parents ever tell you to take care of public property? No. Public property is all the others' responsibilities, not mine. She's deep in thought again. She takes a box from her bag and pops open the lid.
お弁当
Lunch.
とっても美味しいお弁当。
Very delicious lunch. I didn't ask.
私の手作りなの。
I made it myself.
今日のメニューはだし巻き卵と肉じゃがとほうれん草と煮豆なの。
Today's menu is rolled omelette with soup, stock, meat, and a potato stew, spinach, and boiled beans. Yum.
特にこの辺が自信作。
I'm proud of the sections here. She points at the contents of the container. It does look good. If I remember correctly, no food or drink is allowed in the library. Never mind that. We should be in class right now, says the man who skips
食
class.
べる？
Want some? Look here.
今日のは粘土じゃないから。
The one today isn't made of clay. You usually eat lunches made of clay?
食べないの。お腹壊すから。
No, you'll get a tummy ache. Oh, I think you get more than just a tummy ache.
粘土食べたい？
You want to eat clay? I don't want to eat clay either.
お腹空いてない？
You're not hungry? I'm starting to get hungry.
私も
Me,
お腹空いてきたの。
me too. Our conversation isn't going anywhere and almost seems to be repeating itself. Hold on. I'm...
食べる？
Want some? She looks straight into my eyes and asks me again.
食べる？
Want some? There's a hint of loneliness in her voice. The breeze from the window flows across her childish hair ornament. It makes me feel guilty for some reason. Eat or refuse. Eat or refuse. Which one shall I do? I did the top one all the time. So the bottom, refuse. No thanks. The moment I say that, she looks at me peculiarly.
お腹いっぱい
You're full? No, it's not that. It feels strange taking lunch from someone I don't know. After staring at me for a while, the girl speaks up with determination.
それじゃあ私が食べてみるの
Then I'll eat. You don't need to declare it each and every time.
いただきましょう
Let us eat. Not
いただ
listening.
きます
Let's eat. She puts her hands together and bows.
最初はだし巻き卵
First is the omelette. She cuts it in half with her chopsticks. Munch, 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 munch. Good.
とっても美味しいの
Very delicious.
次は肉じゃが
Next is the meat and the potato stew. She has that too. Munch, 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 munch. Good.
とっても美味しいの
It's very, very delicious.
それでね次は
And next is... She wishes for the right rice.
と見せかけて梅干しなの
Just kidding. Now for the pickled ume. She fakes me out. And you looking at her eating.
半分こするのが難しいから
This is hard to spread it.
私が先に食べてみていい
So, can I eat it first? Do what you want. Okay. She picks up the small ume with her chopsticks and puts it in her mouth.
とってもしょっぱいの
It's very salty. She says that with a straining voice. She takes out the seed and holds it up to me for some reason. Apparently, she's showing it off to me.
ほらね粘土じゃないの
See? It's not clay. I don't understand a single thing about her. I hear the lunch bell ring. In 15 minutes, this place will be crowded with students trying to study. Sorry I bothered you. After saying that, I turned my back to her.
えっと
I know she's hesitant about saying something.
また明日
See you tomorrow. What makes you think I will come here tomorrow as well? That's all I hear. I raise my left hand and answer before leaving the library. It's lunch break. But Tsunohara is still sleeping in his seat. Hey, get up.
あ
Hmm.
あ授業終わったの
Huh? Is class over? It ended a while ago.
昔ってどのぐらい
A while ago? Like how long? I'd say it's been about 100 years.
お前死んでるじゃん
Ha, that would mean you're dead. That's right. This is a hologram you're speaking to.
マジかよ。
Wait, seriously? Yes, Tsunohara. You slept for 100 years straight.
つことはここって100年後の未来なのかよ。
Which must mean this is 100 years in the future.
世界はどうなってるんだ。
What's happened to the world? It's fallen into ruin.
マジかよ。
Seriously? Yes. So before we part, treat me to lunch.
おごるよ。
Oh,
なんだってしてやるよ。
oh, sure, of course. I'll do anything.
そうなのか。世界は滅びたのか。
Wow, so civilization's really been destroyed.
父さん、母さん、最後までバカやっててごめんよ。
Father, mother, I'm sorry for always being so irresponsible. Yeah, hurry up and get me lunch.
僕一人でも強く生きていくよ。
I promise to be strong and live on my own, and you're pretty gullible, too. I said hurry up. Thunk.
怖く立体映像に蹴られた。
Whoa, a hologram just kicked me.
てめえ、立体映像じゃねえだろ。未来ってのも嘘か。
Wait, you're not a hologram at all. Was that future stuff a lie too? I'm actually a cyborg.
じゃあ世界は。
Oh, well, what about the world? It's fallen into ruin.
マジかよ。
Seriously?
父さん、母さん、最後までバカやっててごめんよ。
Father, mother, I'm sorry for always being so irresponsible.
僕、岡崎サイボーグと力を合わせて生きていくよ。
I promise to work together with Cyborg Okazaki and live on. Work together? Yeah, that's not happening.
人類最後の人間なんだから協力しろよ。
But you've got to help me. I'm the last human on Earth, and if you're the last human on Earth, that means you'll be the last one to be dead. You cannot reproduce by yourself.
くわ、相変わらず混んでやがんな。
Yeah, it's as crowded as ever. It's because we got here late.
お前の壮大な嘘のせいでね。
Yeah, because you were too busy telling me that elaborate lie. You really shouldn't believe everything you hear, especially when the story is as ridiculous as the ones I just made up, idiot.
こっちは寝ぼけてるんだから信じるよ。
I was still half asleep. You could have told me anything and I'd have gone with it. Come on. Hurry up and buy me lunch.
もうおごる理由ないっしょ。
There's no reason for me to buy you lunch. Not after all that.
バカなこと言ってないで。
Any-
とっとと座る席作ろうぜ。
Anyway, let's find a place to sit. How?
一年連中をどけるに決まってんだろ。
By moving some freshmen out of the way. How else?
はい、ここ僕たちの席ね。
Okay, this is our seat. Tsunohara says with a smile to a bunch of freshmen who are seated and chatting. I don't want them to associate me with him. I buy a food ticket, then exchange it for a bowl of kitsune udon. So noodles, eh? I bring it to an open seat near the corner of the room and sit down by myself.
っておい岡崎
Whoa, hold on, Okazaki.
向こうの席開けてた途中なのによ
I just got us those seats over there. Sunharu comes running to me holding his lunch tray.
はいここ僕の席だからどいてね
Okay, this is my seat then. Get out of the way, please. He tries to move the student in front of him, just like he tried to do with a freshman, so that he can sit next to me. I was the rugby players. But this student is another third year, and he's on the rugby team. And on top of that, he's sitting with the rest of his rugby pals. Whatever luck Sunohara has.
何俺たち食ってる途中なのにどけって
What? You want us to move while we are still in the middle of our meal?
いや1年かと思って
Sorry, I thought you were freshmen.
1年だったら食ってる途中でもどけるんだな
So you would have made me move while I was still eating if I was a freshman?
いやしないしない
No, of course not.
僕この前この人に食ってる最中にどけられたっす
Wait a minute. That's the guy who kicked me out of my seats the other day. A freshman on the rugby club who's sitting with them loudly announces the fact.
おてめえ何作ってんだよ
Hey, thanks for snitching on me.
よしよくわかったちょっと裏行こうか
Okay, I get what's going on here. Come on. We are taking this out back.
誤解っす
Eek, this is all a big misunderstanding. Sunohara gets grabbed by the nape of his neck and... Egg. Indeed. He's dragged off. Peace and quiet. I leave the cafeteria as soon as I finish my lunch. Phew, that was a disaster.
見てあの子
Look at that girl.
ほらあそこ
You see her over there? A girl by the window is pointing outside and talking to a friend next to her.
一人でパン食べてるなんか一生懸命で可愛い
She's eating bread on her own. It looks like she's munching away at it as fast as she can. Isn't that cute?
どこのクラスの子だろうあんまり見ない子だね
I wonder what class she's in. I haven't seen her around much. Their words are enough to give me an idea of who it is. As I join the two in looking down on the courtyard, I see a girl sitting on the side of some stone steps, eating by herself. It's her. Number 5 to save on the 5 place away. Go down to the courtyard or do nothing, but do nothing I will miss my chance with Nagisa. Oh, go down to the courtyard. Sunohara probably won't be back for a while. I guess I'll see how she's doing. Hey. I approach the girl and call out to her. Why are you here all by yourself? Munch, 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 munch. She really is eating Anpan. Munch, 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 munch. Hey, did you hear me?
ごめんなさいです今 飯中ですので。
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of eating. She stops eating to answer me, but that's it. I see. I decided to sit next to her and wait. I can see up to the window. I and the others were looking down from earlier. No one's there now. Once she has finished her anpan, she begins sipping on a carton of milk. At least she's not lactose intolerant. Oh, daughter not knowing what to say.
何でしょうか。
Why are you out here? Huh? Oh. I was just wondering why you're eating lunch out here all by yourself.
この学校は好きですか？
Do you like this school? I've heard those words before, but this time she's asking me. Well, not particularly.
そうですか。
I see.
私はとっても好きです。
I really like it.
でも何もかも変わらずにはいられないです。
But nothing can stay the same forever.
楽しいこととか、嬉しいこととか、全部。
The fun things, the happy things, all of it.
全部変わらずにはいられないです。
It all eventually changes, you know. They're all words I heard yesterday morning. And that's why you can't feel the same way about this place now, huh? I finished the end of a sentence.
はい、そうです。
Yes, that's right. Oh, don't pout. Can you be more specific? I don't really understand.
病気でずっと休んでいたんです。
I had to take a lot of time off from school because I was sick. You were?
はい、
Yes. For how long?
長い間です。
A long time. Huh? Okay, then what?
もうこの学校は私が楽しく過ごせる場所じゃなくなってたんです。
Well, I guess school stops being a place where I could have fun. I still don't really understand what you mean. You must have had friends, right? But they all graduated.
友達と呼んでいいのかわからないですけど、話ができる人は少しだけいました。
I don't know if I would call them friends, but there were a few people I could talk to. They don't necessarily have to be good friends. Just as long as you have someone, that's what matters. Yeah, I don't have anyone. So basically, what you're saying is, you took so much time off that it's become hard to talk to your friends. They formed their own groups while you weren't around. Is that about right? No, that's not right. Are your friends really that heartless, though? I mean, typically speaking, most people would welcome someone back with open arms after a situation like that, no matter how long it had been.
迎えてくれないです。
They won't welcome me back. Well then, they must be heartless.
いえ、悪いのは長いこと休んでいた私の方なんです。
No, it's my fault for being away for so long.
だって彼女たちと過ごした時間はほんの少しで。
I had only spent a little bit of time with those girls, and...
今はもうこの学校にはいないんですから。
Well, they aren't at this school any longer. What? Why not?
みんな卒業しました。
They all graduated. Oh.
今年の春に。
Just this spring. So now you feel like a bad man. How long were you away for?
9ヶ月です。
9 months? That's like the entire year. I see. She must feel like a transfer student at a brand new school. Considering the circumstances, how could she not?
浦島太郎の気分を味わいました。
I felt like Urashima Taro. Urashima? I think it's pronounced Urashima Taro. That's one way of putting it. Makes sense though.
だから一人で昼ご飯を食べていました。
And that's why I was eating lunch by myself. Oh, okay. Thanks. I think I got it.
はい。
Yeah. Get dot 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 dot. I don't know what it is, but it feels like maybe I overstepped my boundaries there. Like I pried more than I should have. Say one chicks again. Keep talking. I want to hear more. But I can't just walk away now. It'd be awkward to have listened to all of that only to leave with a "well, see ya later" good talk. None of it can stay the same forever. I recall her words. Of course not. Time is always moving forward.
はい。
Excuse me? Remember what I said yesterday? Nothing stays the same forever. You just need to find something else that makes you happy. So why not make new friends?
時期が時期ですから、みんなそういう雰囲気じゃないです。
No one's interested in doing that at this point. We're all going to graduate soon, and everyone's too busy getting ready for what's next. Oh, so you're a third year. She's right. With college entrance exams directly around the corner, no one feels like going out of their way to make new friends right now. Oh, what about the clubs though? Are you in one, or have you ever been in one? I ask her as if suddenly remembering something important.
入ってないです。
No, how could I? I was sick for 9 months out of the year. I see.
でも入りたいクラブはあります。
But there is one I want to join. Cool. What is it? The drama club.
演劇部です。
The drama club. The drama club. Does our school have one of those?
ありました。1年前には。
It did. A year ago. I see. Okay. Then go check out the club room after school. But there's no one there. That is what you want to do, right?
はい。
Yeah,
そうしたいです。
yeah, it is. Then you should do it and put your whole heart into it.
はい。頑張ります。
Okay, I will. She clenches her fist in determination. And it looks like my encouragement might have worked.
ただいま。
I'm back. Are you crying? I got a
泣い
veggie.
てなんかないやい。
Nah, of course not. Ah, okay. I look out the window as the teacher's lecture's on. So, I think of the girl I met during lunch break. Poor thing. She compared herself to Urashima Taro, and that must really be how it feels to her. It seems obvious if you think about her predicament. She wouldn't really have a chance to get to know anyone outside her class if she wasn't in a club. If that's the case, then the only people she probably knows here are the teachers. After school clubs, huh? I wonder if the members of the drama club will be welcoming. As a third year, even if she did join the club, she'd be coming into it pretty late. How would it look to others if she decided to just now get serious about it? I realize something as I hear my classmates scribbling with their mechanical pencils. No one's interested in doing that. We're all going to graduate soon, and everyone's too busy getting ready for what's next. I guess that includes me. What am I doing? I've been staring out the window all this time, ignoring class. 5th period ends. Only one boring hour of school left. Tsunohara's head hangs on the back of his chair. He's sleeping unabashedly. How does he not slip off? With no one to talk to, I go back to daydreaming, while gazing out the window. Something came into my view that hadn't been there a few moments ago. I don't know if they only just came up the hill, but 2 motorcycles have stopped near the school gates. Even from here, I can see that the riders are young men, both without helmets. One of them raised his hand, signaling to the other. The 2 motorcycles start running around on the school grounds, their engines roaring loudly. I vaguely remembered something similar happening at the end of last year. The culprits that time had been students from the nearby industrial high school. Are they really that pissed off that we are the best school in town? No, they have you too.
Nani?
What's this? Tsunohara's body suddenly fills up my field of vision. You punk. Don't sit on my desk. Come on, man. It's fine. Wow, awesome. Those bikes are loud. Drawn in by the racket, the other guys have also started to gather by the window to see what's going on. There's just nothing more depressing than this. You know what? I'm gonna end this stream here for this morning. Anyways, I'm gonna stream later on today around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Pokemon Legends ZA. Hopefully I will see you then. Anyways, see ya. I'll party full out.